Slide 1. Staring the devil in the face. Let me begin with a dangerous idea. What if most of the complexity we see in the world is an illusion? We usually believe that different problems require different explanations. Waiting for a bus, receiving an email, the spread of a virus, the cooling of a cup of coffee. Completely different things, right? Maybe not. Today I'm going to argue that some of these seemingly unrelated events are actually expressions of the same hidden pattern, and once you see it, it's difficult to unsee.
Slide 2. There is no real dominance. We love categorizing things. Physics belongs here, probability belongs there. Human behavior is somewhere else. But nature doesn't respect our categories. A pattern that describes heat flowing through a room can unexpectedly show up in finance. A pattern that describes random events can suddenly appear in biology. The disruptive idea here is simple. The world may be running on fewer ideas than we think. Different systems often look unique on the surface, while sharing the exact same machinery underneath. The characters change, the script stays remarkably similar. Slide 3. Same/same but different. Imagine standing on a street corner, you count how many cars pass. Tomorrow you count again. Different day, different drivers, different circumstances. Yet after enough observations, patterns emerge. This is one of the most surprising features of reality. Individual events are unpredictable, but large numbers of events become predictable. That tension between chaos and order is one of the reasons mathematics exists at all. The Poisson distribution is simply one way of describing how order emerges from apparent randomness.
Slide 4. Does God exist? This title usually gets people's attention, but the deeper question isn't really about religion. It's about order. Why does the universe appear intelligible at all? Why do mathematical ideas discovered centuries ago keep reappearing in modern science? Again and again, mathematicians discover formulas that seem useful for one problem. Years later, the same formula shows up somewhere completely different. It's as if reality keeps leaving the same fingerprint in multiple places. The gamma function is one of those fingerprints. It reminds us that knowledge is often more connected than we realize. Slide 5. I'm tired of waiting. Waiting is one of humanity's most universal experiences. Waiting for a message, waiting for results, waiting for success, waiting for life to change. What's fascinating is that waiting itself has structure. It feels random when we're experiencing it, but across millions of observations, waiting follows patterns. This is a profoundly optimistic idea because it suggests that uncertainty isn't the absence of order. Sometimes, uncertainty is simply order we haven't recognized yet. Slide 6. I'm no different from my brothers, but am I the best? I want to end with the biggest idea in this presentation. Human beings are trained to focus on differences. We compare, we classify, we separate. But some of the greatest discoveries happen when someone notices a hidden similarity. A scientist sees a connection others missed. A mathematician recognizes the same pattern wearing a different disguise. An entrepreneur notices that two industries are solving the same problem. Progress often comes from recognizing unity where everyone else sees division. And that's the message I hope you take away today. The world is probably much less fragmented than it appears. Many of the things we think are different may, at a deeper level, be part of the same story. Thank you.